Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me going Q4 of the weekly contest 384, number of subarrays that match a pattern 2. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me in Discord. Let me know what you think about this one. Just want to also give a quick shout out to Joseph for finishing top 25. I just noticed it. Anyone else? Oh, and Ariane, people who are in my Discord, I suppose. Way better than I did anyway. But yeah, so this one is the same problem as Q2, a harder version. The big thing being that is 10 over 10 to the 6. So how do you think about this problem? So the one that, and you can watch me solve it live during the contest, right? If you watched the Q2 video, if you haven't, you can watch that just to kind of get an idea of what I think about this problem. If you watched it, if you haven't, then here's the spoilers that I'm not super happy about this problem in general. For the contest, it's just too silly, right? It's just like this. Basically, this becomes a 10-pointer, and people got it in like 4 minutes. I don't know. This is just lazy problem setting. Never mind that 90% of this problem has been in like the recent 90% of this problem has been solved like a couple of times in the last month or two, right? So give or take. So that's just a little lazy, and that's probably why you're seeing a low solve rate being very high. 2,000 people solved now, and we still have like half an hour to go as of this recording. And yeah, if you don't get this, if you didn't get this, it's fine. It's not your fault. You just haven't seen it yet. Everyone else has seen it on the last month or two, so that's why that's why this is kind of a weird, silly problem. We'll go over the quick observation. There's actually a couple of ways you can implement this, however you like, but we'll go over the idea, right? The idea here is that, and let me bring up Q2 real quick. So bringing up Q2 real quick is that this is the brute force way of thinking about it. But here, the thing that I noticed about this, and just like thinking about this during the contest, is that, well, the nums don't change, right? So that means that if the numbers don't change, then the thing is that we can actually convert these numbers into the pattern itself, right? So instead of having these numbers and then kind of see if they match the pattern, we can actually manually convert them, right? For example, here, you can convert this to 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I think there's only 5 of them because 1 is less than 2, 2 is less than 3, and so forth, right? And then here for the second input, first one's a little bit lazy, so I'll do it a little bit better this time. For the second input, going from 1 to 4 is going to be 1, 0, negative 1, 1, 1, 0, negative 1, right? So that's basically the thing, right? Because that's basically the difference between adjacent indexes, right? And with that, now you have this pattern that we can match against that pattern. And that's basically about, I would say 90% of the problem, because the rest of the problem is a little bit either you know it or you don't, right? I mean, I know that I said the other 90% of the problem, but I mean, it depends how you want to break up the percentage. But this part is 90% of the interesting part of the problem. The other part of the solution is just knowledge, right? So if you got this, but if you weren't able to solve the other part, don't blame yourself. You got the problem solving part right. Congrats. You just didn't know certain things, right? And this is now like basically a very standard thing of just literally called, I think it's called pattern matching. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, just kind of go and like the brute force way, maybe go like, okay, 101, and then you kind of line them up one by one to see if they kind of match, and then count the number of matches. But it turns out there are a billion algorithms for this. This is a very standard needle in a haystack problem, right? Needle in haystack string, I think. Did I make that up? And the count of them, there are a couple of algorithms, KMP, rolling hash, or Robin Carp, I don't know, apparently Z functions, if you really want to go crazy, you could do suffix arrays, suffix trees. I don't know if that's fast enough for this one actually, to be honest, because but I like that. I just noticed this actually. I like that they changed to the 10 to the 6th instead of 10 to the 5th. But yeah. So maybe too slow, but still linear in theory. On Leetcode, that is. But yeah, but there are a couple of ways, and there are even more algorithms because this is a very well researched, very studied thing. If you had taken a computer science class, I actually don't know how much time they focus on it anymore. I mean, back in my day, they used to focus on it more, or at least the way when I took it, or the way my course was taught in like algo. It's just like, there are literally a billion of these, and you could basically pick one and then get the answer, like plug and play, really. And that's it. The way that I'm going to go over it is just Robin Carp, because that's the way that I did during the contest. I'm not going to go over Robin Carp today because I think I went over it, like I said, like 3 times the last month or so. If you really want to Google it, you can Google it. I apologize for being lazy, but like I think this is the interesting part. And once you get that part, the rest of it is just, like I said, just like matching this. And you can really just plug and play this. I didn't plug and play it. I implemented from scratch, but this is my solution. This is the interesting part. Like I said, you look at a JSON. Look at JSON numbers, and then you kind of convert it to 0, -1, and 1, and then you get a hash based off the pattern, and then you basically do a rolling thing to count the to basically count off how many times this occur, and if it occurs enough times, you just add 1, right? Yeah. This is going to be linear, and by linear I mean n plus p, where p is the size of the pattern, and of course it's linear space because we have to do the conversion. But I guess technically you didn't. I guess technically you don't have to. No, I mean I guess you do because of this. I mean you could have done it with a cube, and then it's over p instead of over n. But okay, fine, right? So yeah, but it's still relatively linear. Okay, I guess OP is actually much nicer, but still, yeah, linear time, linear space-ish. You can choose your optimization, but that's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think. This is the top, this is the bottom. People ask me where I get my prime. I just Google a 20, this is 30 digits actually, I think, but I just Google a big prime, and here I just kind of, this is the only thing that I maybe kind of did in a funky way, but I wrote this not that long ago, so like, it's pretty straightforward to me. But basically, because the C could be 0, -1, and 1, so I just want to make sure I don't get like random negative numbers. I just added by 2. But yeah. Anyway, that's all I have for this one. That's all I have for this contest. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about this contest and this problem. Do you like the double problem format? Do you like that, or do you like this problem? Did you solve it with one of these functions? Is it actually useful? Are you learning? Let me know in the comments. As you can tell, I'm a little bit tilted by this, but I don't know. It's just not interesting. Like I feel like I'm just wasting my Saturday nights, not even doing something interesting. So I don't know. Anyway, that's all I have. You could watch me solve it live during the contest next, and that includes me kind of recognizing this thing. So maybe that's interesting, maybe that's not, because I think all I said was, oh, you just do the thing on the thing. So I don't know that that's helpful, but you can kind of see it. Anyway, thanks. Of all the silly mistakes, that's a pretty silly mistake. The people done already? Wow, 3 minutes. And no silly mistakes like I did. This is not a good one for me then. But how do I think about this? Wow, a lot of people got it already. And I got it with a wrong answer because I can't even do it the dumb way correctly. People did it the fast way. Wow. alright. How would I do it? It's just converting it to whatever, right? And then finding the thing. Alright, fine. Yeah, okay. That is. Yeah, okay, fine. That would have been easier to write too, maybe. If x squared y, then right, and then now we have to find the number of whatever, and it's just like that. Why don't I have this pre-written? Okay, fine. Right. Yeah, why don't I have this pre-written? I always say that. I really should just have it. Wasn't this Leetcode from like a couple not that long ago? Like it was actually not that long ago, right? So I could maybe just take a look at that one. Okay, yeah. Okay, well, just write it out. Fine. This pissed me off a little bit, to be honest, because it's just so silly. Okay. And then now. And now we just do it, right? So, okay. Offset is going to be power of base times m times mod. M is p. Right. How do we do it? No, that, oh, this is p pattern. Yeah, okay. And then if like, I don't even mind being slow. It's just that it's really sad to get that typo. I think I minus p. Yeah, I mean, Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about this problem, this explanation, this contest, everything in between. Stay good, stay healthy to good mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye bye.